Hello, my Libras. It's Sagittarian Truth Seeker here, and I am here with your love reading for the month of December. I would like to go ahead and say, if you're not breaking up or releasing anybody, then this reading is not for you. Because my shadow energy, it shows release, release, let go, separation, deception, lies, cheating, freedom, everything. Like, it's showing completely time to let go of whatever the situation is. So I don't even want you to waste your time. If you're not trying to release somebody, if you're trying to reconcile somebody, I don't really see that happening here. I see a big break for whoever this is, or wrapping up this cycle and just deciding to leave it and let it be. Okay, so in what we need to be looking for this month, we have spontaneity, evolution, release, and ownership. So somebody is regretting something that they have done, whether it's somebody regretting they even got a relationship or even dealt with this person, or the other person on the other side is regretting what they have done. Okay, but I do see the Seven of Swords, very deceptive behavior with, oh my gosh. All right, we have the Seven of Swords with the Tower, with the Death card, with Judgment in reverse. That's what I'm saying. If this is not your situation, then this is not for you. This is something that has been dragged along probably this whole year, and on and off and on and off, and despite somebody feeling alone, or despite feeling hurt and wounded from this individual, they have stuck with them this whole time, and everything is trying to pull you away or pull you guys apart, and you keep trying to come back together. Strong ass soul tie, sounds like. Okay, anyways, so that's that shadow energy. Like I said, I do have the 7. I have feeling alone. Okay, I have feeling alone, so I have the 5 of Pentacles here. I do have separation, and the separation is because the chemistry is no longer the same. There might be a sense of unrequited feelings or love for the other person here, and it is time to break free, or you don't want to be a spot where you're with somebody but you still feel alone, like you still feel single. Okay, and I feel like a lot of you, somebody's been acting like they were single, or you've been feeling like you were single like this whole time. So let's go ahead and get into it. So the topic of discussion is simply love. So this is somebody who you felt like was very important to you. So, okay, and what's going on here? Yeah, we're hanging in there. We got the Hangman in reverse, which means I know it's time to go. I know this is not working. It hasn't worked before. I just want to be here. I don't know why I want to be here, but I'm just going to stay here because I feel a really deep connection with this person. Maybe this person, you've known them for a long time. Really good chemistry before, but for some reason now the chemistry is off. But now you're at the point where, I am just here. This is like clinging to something that you have totally outgrown. And that's what I'm seeing within all these cards. It's like something that it's been over. But we're just still having the faith that, I don't even think this is faith anymore. I don't know what this is. But just, I guess, still having the hope of something to come through, okay? So the challenge of this is to start over again, okay? So what you're wanting to do is strengthen the bond between the two of you. But, I mean, you're not getting nurture. You're not getting the care. For some of you, there's somebody else involved with the Empress energy. There could also be children or a child involved with this. But overall, when it comes to the Empress, a lot of times just giving too much, putting too much out there, because the Empress is full of love and abundance and joy and, respect, and as long as, she's getting, she's happy, but when she's not getting, she's not so happy, you know what I'm saying? So, and it's not equal anymore, and very sensitive energy. Some of you could be dealing with an earth sign too, earth sign or air sign. Excuse me. But it could be somebody else involved. It could be, of course, a love triangle. This is why you're feeling abandoned. Somebody's giving their attention to somebody else, like I said, because there's a separation coming here. Also, I do see codependency, and I don't feel like, for some of you, the codependency may be, some type of drug or alcohol, but I don't think it's that. I think the codependency is that other person. Because the Empress in reverse also represents a codependency where you can't be without, or don't want to be without, or you feel like you can't be without something. So that's the challenge here, is to, correct that and, turn yourself back up or turn yourself back around. Empress is also a Libra energy as well. So you will be showing up as that. So it may be, remember, it could be vice versa, where it's the other person who can't seem to let go, okay? But it's a big pride thing, but it's feeling alone when you're with somebody, okay? But then yet you can't break away from them. All right, so what's going on, what's hovering above the both of you is we need to get up and do something about this. And I have the Emperor and the Empress, but it seems like the Emperor is firm and standing up just fine. But it's the Empress in reverse. So this is a very unbalanced couple. Okay, very imbalanced couple here. And it's time for whoever the Empress energy is, could be dealing with the Aries, but whoever this other energy is, it's time for them to get up and say something. They've been wanting to say something. Their pride is not letting them. They may be regretting not saying something a long time ago. Okay. I just feel like this is a very strong bond that somebody doesn't want to release. It's like a used to be power couple. A used to be, you know, what is it called? Relationship goals. One of those type of connections, you know. All the pictures and, oh, I want to be like you, I want to be like y'all, but like in the household, something totally different is going on than what everybody else is saying. Okay. So foundation here is, you know, yeah, and there's no decisions being made, but yet you guys have a cold foundation. The warmth of the relationship is over. And even though it's cold, dry, and lonely, nobody has made the decision to up and leave. Because I feel like maybe you guys even kind of depend on each other. Some of you, it could be financial. You stay in the same house. You do things together where you both need each other. And that could also be having you in that stagnant energy. But there's going to be something that go ahead and pulls you guys apart. Because I'm just seeing too much going on here. Okay, so in the past here, yeah, and we still didn't release it. We even have released in the past. We even have some maybe some confrontation, some lies. Like, I already seen deception, but we have some lies here. But this is somebody definitely not wanting to face reality and cling on. Somebody could be having their cake and eat it too as well. So what's being manifested out of this is you guys, yeah, it's still some codependency there, but I feel like somebody's just going to have to get back on their feet. And what we're going to do is we're going to smooth the waters. Okay, because we do have win or lose. And win or lose is like the Five of Swords. So that's that, you know, fighting at all costs. But the thing about the Five of Swords is, you know, there is no winner. There is no real winner. Both people get hurt. You know, and I feel like you guys will be having to become independent without each other. But it's going to take some time. But you're going to finally kind of let it happen. Okay, so your next step here is we're still holding on here. But we're going to, somebody's going to get either an aha moment. You're going to be pushed to get out of this. I don't care. This has been held on for too long. And there may be some clear communication, because what I do see coming in is one of you guys finally, like, instead of just, because somebody had to step back and just let it happen. Kind of a shoulder shrug type of whatever. Unbothered. And somebody's finally going to say something and speak, finally. Okay? So we have a lot of people in this. So I feel like for some of you, it could be like family involved, friends involved, another lover that is involved. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different people. A lot of these are just like personality traits or like, you know, stuff that is showing me. But we do have a lot of control issues as well. Okay, somebody just doesn't have the strength to let it go, like I've already said before. And it seems as though it's the person on the outside, and it's a big pride thing. And the pride may not even be towards you. It could be towards the outside. You know how you don't want people to see things, you know, you don't want to see your family to see things, or your friends, or you just don't want to completely say it's over, because you know so many people have been looking at you, because somebody in here is an image person, and their image, they feel like their image is going to be ruined if they cut this off, or if it's completely cut off. Okay, so that's another thing there. But we do have fire signs, earth signs, we have everybody in here, but specifically like a Sagittarius, a Libra, Taurus, Aries twice, and Aquarius. Okay, so what you need to know is to stop trying to manage, and what you need to know is to stop trying to manage both you and this person if you're not combining your thoughts, ways, and because somebody's not taking ownership. It could be the both of you here, but it's definitely releasing, because you guys are not evolving together anymore. And so you gotta stop trying to balance the two of you guys, and you're gonna drop it. It's going to be released. Like, you're not going to be able to mostly manage anymore. Okay, so your hopes and fears is that you guys could come together. For some of you, it's a third party situation that you're hoping that they get out of, and that they pick you, or you know, they stop cheating, or they stop flirting, or the third party could be a family member. You hoping somebody else stop butting into your relationship. That's something else that you're hoping for. Yeah, you're waiting on a decision to be made about, do you want me, or do you want them, or do you want to be free, or do you want to work on a relationship? Like, you're wanting answers out of this person. But what I'm feeling all together is you guys are going to have to decide to separate for a while. Some of you it's not forever, but for some of you it is. But just to separate. But you guys gotta have the courage to let go, okay, from that codependent type of I can't be without you type of energy. So the outcome of you guys is the Four of Cups energy. So you guys will be just kind of sitting back emotionally, okay, withdrawing emotionally, because I mean, even if you try to go with this, somebody is not going to put in the same effort as you, and they weren't at first if you're having to manage both you and them together. Okay, so that's what I got. All right, thank you for your time. See you guys later.